So the following video demonstration of Collabaro demonstrates how to access the GEV repair report and how to complete it correctly. So first off, you need to log into Collabaro using your login details. Once you are logged in and everything's synced through, you will then be presented with your projects. For this project, we're going to use 3317 test site. So if I go into 3317 test site, I'll select the site that I'm working on. And then as we can see right at the bottom there, we've got 10 GEV repair report, which is what we're looking at today. We go into that, we can specify the participants, so the participants who are taking part in completing the work. If I click continue, I can then confirm a start time. And that will then take me into a detailed GEV repair report. Now the first page is general info, the following page is a simple text. So you obviously specify the wind farm, so I'm just going to put a load of test data in here, test ID, turbine ID, blade ID, and as you can see you've got these boxes that have got bold lines around the edges of the box. That indicates that these fields are mandatory, so that's why I need to put this data in here. And then I'm just going to keep going through until we come across. We can see here we've got a drop down option, so we select the option either inspection or repair. So I'm going to select repair and then select a repair start date and then come out of that. Once I've completed all the mandatory detail, I can then go through by clicking next, which is in the top right hand corner. I need to put in a supplier contact email, so I'm just going to put again some test data in there. Technician 1, enter the technician's name, and then enter technician number 2's name. Again, to go through into the next page, I click next. Then you come into more detailed information, so you've got more information relating to the damage information. So in the damage description, make sure you include as much detail as possible. You can specify the damage area. There we can see we've got whether it's the leading edge, amongst other options. Damage location, so you can select from the drop down again whether it's internal or external. So we'll select external for that one. We can do the span wise damage location in meters, and then you've got other specifications in terms of what damage has been done. If I click next again, I can then put in my day schedule, and you can see there we've got a select date again, which is nice and easy. You press on the button and it'll take you into the date. Main tasks for the day, nice little text field there to input my data, and then I can go through and I can put things such as max ambience temperature, etc. And again, when I'm happy with what I've got on there, I just click next. And then again, I've got drop down options available to me here. I'm going to put that I used heat blankets. Was a vacuum used? Yes. Post curing at ambient temperature? Yes. So on and so forth. On to the next screen. Next. Again, we've got materials used, so we can include the materials that we used here. If I click next, again, more detail relating to the LPS system. And again, we can click next once we're happy with that. You've got the LPS system, more information relating to the receptors. Once you're happy with what you've got on the screen, click next. More details in relation to the lamination schedule, of which goes down and down and down. So we just enter all the information that's required. And then we got onto the section that we're interested in here. So it says here that you need to add as many pictures as needed for a clear understanding of the repair process. Now the first picture, it's always suggested by the technical team that the first picture must be a picture of the blade serial number. So it's the best method for the technical team to identify which asset you're working on. So to do that, what you do is you can enter a description. So we're just going to put test description in the text field there. And then we've got the option to add an image. Now that grey box underneath image, pressing on that will allow you to then activate the camera. So we're just going to do that. I'm not in front of a blade at the moment, so please bear with me. So what you do is, if you click on the camera, you can see that's automatically in portrait mode, which is not suitable for pictures. So what you need to do is you need to turn the iPad on the side, and what you need to do is take the picture in landscape mode. Once I'm happy with that, I click press, and that then gives me the option to either retake the photo or use the photo. So for this one, I'm going to use photo. So we can see there that the picture's then added to that particular area. Again, as I've already said, you need to make sure that that's the blade serial number in the first picture. You can then go through and document each repair or inspection that you've completed, and also include supporting imagery content. And again, once you're happy with what you've got on there, you click next, 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 and that'll take you to the end of the particular report task, which obviously completes what you need to do, documenting each stage of the procedure.